G'day football fans and welcome back to episode 2 of our Juventus Rebuild here on Dylan on the Ball. Today we are playing our first game of the Serie A season. We are versing Monza in the Serie A. We are at home. We are going to absolutely spank them, I have a feeling. We've also got a bunch of transfers to take you through, which we will get right into after I just quickly remind you guys to please leave us a like. Why not? It's free. It helps me out. It helps us get more people watching this. Why not? Subscribe if you want to see where this takes us, where we go with Juventus, how quickly we can win a Champions League, which I have a feeling might be pretty soon. Comment down below what you think of the transfers, what you think of the video, all that stuff. Any feedback, I'm more than willing to see how we go, see how we get on, see if we can improve this to make it a more, enjoyable watching experience, as well as a fun experience for me creating it, which I'm already having just a great time, honestly, with all these series. Anyway, that's out of the way. Let's get through to the transfers, and there's been one major outgoing. I mean, there's been a few loans that nobody cares about, like Maliake and Correa, what is his name? Correa or whatever? I don't know. Stuff like that. They've buggered off. There's been one important outgoing. We'll cover that first. On his way out is Danilo. He has gone across to Lazio, or Latium, as, they're fondly known. Everybody loves calling them Latium. It says there he's worth 18.5 million as a 31-year-old right back. I kid you not, we got 37 million for him. I have no idea who's running the transfers over at Latium, but I feel like Sarri needs to throw one of his cigarettes at him or something, because I have no idea what they're doing, honestly. He's gone, so we have had to get a right back. We have also brought in, like we spoke about in the last video, we've brought in a left back, a holding mid, and a left winger. First off, the right back to replace Danilo. We have brought in Diogo Dalot. I think that is an absolute great deal. It says he's worth 24 million. We only paid 20 for him. He was on the last year of his deal at Manchester United, so I feel like we got a pretty good deal on him. And I think competing with Cuadrado for that first place right back position, he's probably going to overtake Cuadrado quite quickly. I also think it's just a stunning piece of business, isn't it? Next up, we needed another left back. We only had the one in Alexandro, who has had a couple of offers and nearly left as well, but hasn't as yet. What we have done though is bring in Alejandro Grimaldo. He is an absolute gun, quick as sticks, great stamina. He can take free kicks for us if he wanted. I mean, he's just elite, isn't he? He could probably do with a little bit of work on his defensive attributes, but I mean, I've got him training as a defensive defensive wide? I don't know. That's what he's training as. He's going to be absolutely elite. He's already better than Alexandro, and I think he's just going to continue to widen that gap, basically. Then in holding midfield was our next purchase, and for way too much money, we brought in Konrad Lima. It says he's worth 38. Actually, now that I say that, we paid 32.5 million for him, so him being worth 38, we've done rather well. And for a holding midfielder, he is absolutely unreal physically. Could be a bit stronger, isn't the tallest, but he's got great stamina. He's quick as hell for a holding midfielder. Mental attributes are mental, and then technically he's got good passing, good defensive awareness, he can tackle. He's going to be pretty elite, I think. Him and Locatelli will sort of rotate in that holding mid spot. I think that's a pretty elite 1-2 combo, I suppose. Lastly, we brought in a left winger. Kostic was our only left winger. We've brought in Cody Gakpo. He's going to be absolutely insane. He's only 23, he's 83 overall. We did pay about the 50 million mark plus Mattia Desciglio. I said in the last video we didn't need him. He's gone. He went as part of this deal. We've brought in Cody Gakpo. He's quick, he's tall, he's strong, he can finish, he can do it all. He's going to be absolutely unreal playing off the left-hand side in rotation with Kostic. I think we're building a Champions League winning squad, with the amount of growth that people like Cody Gakpo and Diogo Dalot are going to have, as well as just the quality of Grimaldo and Lima. We're setting up for something real here. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these transfers. Realism probably isn't the word, but I haven't exactly gone out and bought Neymar and Mbappe or something like that. I've brought in players that will improve the squad in the positions we needed. I think we've brought in some real quality. Let me know what you guys reckon. That's enough about that though. Let's head to the lineups for our first home game in charge of Juventus for Fabio Cannavaro. Alrighty, so our Juventus lineup for this big one, we've got Szczesny in goals, backline of Cuadrado, Bremer, Bonucci and Grimaldo, midfield three of Locatelli as the holder with Pogba and Rabiot ahead of him, Chiesa on the right, Kostic on the left and the big man Dusan Vlahovic up top. It's a very good team. I mean, going from what we've managed to build at West Ham in our last career mode to this is already starting off just about as good as we were with West Ham, so it's only up from here. As for Monza, There is a Juventus loanee, so hopefully he doesn't score. It's Di Gregorio in goals, a back three of Izzo, Marlon and Pablo Mari. I think that's the Arsenal fella, if I'm not mistaken. On the left-hand side is D'Alessandro, I can't say that properly, D'Alessandro, not good. Ruibal is it right on the right side. It'll end up being right wing back. It looks more like a right midfielder at this point. Midfield pairing of Nico Ravella, the Juventus loanee, and Stefano Sensi. As sort of a pair of number 10s, we've got how do I say that? I mean, Caprari, that one's easy. Patania is the number 9 up front, is easy. Chiuria. Ooh, don't know how to say that. Let me know. I don't, because I don't care. But Chiuria, hopefully he doesn't score, because I don't want to have to say that. Also, don't want any of them to score. I want us to absolutely dominate, which I think we're definitely capable of with the quality we've got. Let's get cracking. Man, I am keen on this one. Alrighty, boys, here we go. We are about to get underway. And I'll just remind you again to please leave us a like down below, subscribe if you're new around here, comment what you think of the video, comment how handsome Chesney is in that tifo, all of that good stuff. Also down in the description below is the social medias. Does this seem like the frame rate's weird? Oh, maybe my eyes are going weird. Social medias in the description below. Give us a follow if you want to hang out and stay on top of everything Dylan on the ball. Let's get into it. Easily the biggest club we've managed, the best team we've done a rebuild of. I'm keen to get going and hopefully play some really good stuff, score some great goals. Let's do it. Alright, underway as Juventus boss. For whatever reason, I feel like I'm further away than I usually am. I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit insane. Here's Locatelli early, getting a good ball out to Chiesa. Oh, who gets past his man with ease. This is on Legendary, by the way. It is 2 minutes in. Chiesa gets the ball once, takes on his man, slides it across for Vlahovic, who with his weaker right foot slides that one in the bottom corner. Chiesa did very well taking on the left centre back there, who's drawn way out of position. And I think early on, their wide midfielders being drawn up the field. It's going to be a real problem for them. Dusan Vlahovic finishes that one absolutely beautifully into the bottom corner. Also, I'm going to say Vlahovic the whole time like that. So if I'm getting it wrong, it is what it is, sorry. Man, what a start that is. I mean, I know we're not up against, Juventus or one of the good teams, but, I mean, really, that was an incredible start, isn't it? Had the ball once, straight from kickoff, go basically the length of the field. What happened there? Take it all the way and score. Which is just absolutely elite. Here's Pogba switching it up, looking for Kostic, good header for Grimaldo. Coming forward for the first time. Geez, their defensive line's deep. Oh, way too much on that. That was ridiculous. I was actually looking for Vlahovic. Oh, wow. Pogba's scoring. Wow. How is it that open in their midfield? That is disgusting. Like, all that happened was they cleared the ball. We passed it from a centre-back. I think, who would it be? Bremer gave it to Cuadrado. Plays one ball straight up the field to a midfielder who's in the box. Goal. That is ridiculous. Where is their midfield? That is disgusting. Pogba on the turn, does well, fires it across the keeper into the side netting. Another great finish. Cannavaro's boys looking elite. Man, I'm going to have to not show the games against lower teams like this if this is how it's going to go. What am I doing? Oh, good hit. Oh, good save there from Chesney. I'm trying to play slower tempo, I guess, than we were with West Ham, and trying really to lean into the Spanish football and the tiki-taka passing for passing's sake. But they're not allowing that. Oh, good effort there from Rabiot, saved by the keeper Di Gregorio out from another corner. Jeez, that's a handsome man. We'll have to get him a new contract just because he's handsome. Good hit from Rabiot, easily saved, out for a corner. Kostic to take, and from what I've seen, Kostic has been elite this season for Juventus. He swings this one in towards Vlahovic, who can't win that one. Rabiot to Bonucci from outside the box, why not? Straight at the keeper though, who throws it straight out to Kostic. Alright, well, it was ambitious, I'll say. But we win it back straight away. This is fantasy football. Here's Pogba in the box again, across the keeper again, goal again. I mean, what is happening? The man has too many celebrations in the game. The fact that he has multiple that are his signature celebration is unreal. Again, it's just a simple pass. Our midfielder gets into the box and there's a huge space for him between their centre-backs. There's supposed to be 3 centre-backs. Where are they? Goodness me. Again, with the outside of the foot from Pogba into the side netting, Cannavaro could not be going better, really. Why doesn't he just do this with his Benevento team? Aren't they doing rubbish? Oh, that's a big, useless pass. Alright, Chesney handles this one. Man, this is going just swimmingly, you know? I didn't expect this to go this well. I did say before the game I wanted us to just put a few past them. I didn't mean in the opening 20 minutes. When I said that, Locatelli cannot win that one. Doesn't win the second challenge either. But they give it away. Of course they do. And we find Rabiot. My midfield pairing of Rabiot and... Wow. That's horrid. Is that Ravella? What's that for? You're supposed to like each other, mate. Chill. Alright, free kick from some distance out. I do this every time because I just want it to work out one time. I'm just going to knuckleball it, hit it with power, with Pogba, see what happens. Here we go, from range, not much. Okay, it started to move and then didn't sort of come back, which was an issue. So far, our midfield pairing of Rabiot and... Vlahovic won the ball, but then I had mashed B too many times and he tried to get rid of it. Our midfield pairing of Rabiot and Pogba getting very, very high up very quickly, which, it's working out well against Monza because it's Monza, but against a better side, as they are caught offside there, against a better side, it may be an issue. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that we'll getting counter-attacked against will be the issue. Against Monza, though, we're chilling. It's on... Oh, that's a terrible pass. I was saying earlier, it's on... I nearly said professional. It's on... What's the difficulty? Legendary. And we're just hanging out, man. Like, we're just chilling. Their defense is horrid. They are actually playing like wide midfielders, not... Oh, it's Kostic with a chance. No, just beaten in the air. I said before the game, I thought their wide midfielders would end up playing more like wing backs, but they seem to not be coming back at all to like form part of a defensive line. They are coming forward again here though, and they're coming forward in numbers. Grimaldo can't deal with it at that juncture. Pass around him. They're in the box. Blocked first time, second time. Wide. Okay, we're chill. It's fine. Bonucci and Bremer have got this. They're making a sub half an hour in. Is there an injury? I haven't seen this before. If there's not an injury, I have not seen this before. Like, is that a tactical decision because they're getting pumped? If it is, they probably want to change the tactics a bit because, they haven't. Kostic here finds Vlahovic again, finding heaps of room between their centre-backs. He'll look for Chiesa at the back post. No, not quite. Too close to the keeper, who thumps it away for hopefully Locatelli to win. He does, yes sir. We're doing quite well early here, I think, at retaining the ball and winning it high up, which is something I've said about 1,000 times. Here's Kostic playing Vlahovic. Oh, look, that was cruel from their defender to stop Vlahovic from doing that. That seemed rude. Would have been a great goal if not for old mate. Oh, that's another foul. That's Ravella again. Is he off? He's got to. Surely. That was just as bad as the first. Stop it. Referee. That's just as bad as his first. He should be off, you prick. Not that it matters, though, really, does it? I think we might win this one. Here's Kostic on the left. Tackled. Oh, look at Izzo go. Kostic keeps it, though. Vlahovic, nearly in, but the defender did well to recover after it looked like Vlahovic was going to be absolutely open for that one. This is the worrying area where they do get in behind, like... Oh, well done, Bonucci. Where they do get in behind, like, Pogba and Rabiot with their attacking midfield. Is that not a foul? Excuse me? I'm pretty sure that should be a foul. Like, Grimaldo passed the ball away, got hammered, nothing happened. Bremer trying to keep them out here. It's Pessina on the edge of the box. Does well, turns Bremer, but Bremer gets back again. Blocks it, then wins it. Bremer is outstanding, isn't he? Wins us the ball there. Grimaldo now has it, and it's going to be half time. It's 3-0. We have been absolutely sensational. Obviously, the first 20 minutes was better than the second I mean, the 25 remaining minutes, but look, it's been pretty sensational. Pogba back at Juve, doing what he was born to do, what United stopped him from doing, probably because he's at a good club now. Alright, second half underway, and as we get on, I think I've got the rest of our signings. Like Gakpo is on the bench, I believe. I believe Dalot is on the bench as well, and then I'm not sure if I put Lima on the bench, but if all three are on the bench, that's the subs we'll make. Here's Rabiot with a chance from range. Oh, you absolute... you spoon! I was going to say something that was a swear word. You absolute turkey. That is incredible. We've just broken straight through them. Rabiot sprinting through midfield. Into space, played in by Pogba. Couple of touches to set it outside his feet. Then from range, as he's being closed down, sort of outside of the foot curl. Keeper has no chance with the curl on that. It ends up looking more central, but because of how wide it started, keeper had no chance. It is 4-0. Absolute scenes here. 2 goals for Pogba. 1 goal... Oop, that's a bad tackle. 1 goal for Rabiot and 1 goal, I think it was it Vlahovic? Oh yeah, it was Vlahovic. Straight from kickoff, I was going to say, but they nearly get through us there. Big save from Szczesny. Corner to be taken by Sensi. They are attacking. Finally. Oh, and they will score. Yep, straight from the corner. I thought the goalkeeper would actually come and get that because it seemed within his range. He didn't. Of course, I mean, we didn't have anyone on the line, and that I take that. That's fine. Look, it is what it is. The keeper either should have come for that, or seems like maybe he could have saved it. I don't know. We'll have a look here. You can see he starts to come, and that's because I told him to. Then he can't reach it. Look, it's poor to concede from a corner. Between Bonucci and Vlahovic, they should have got there. Szczesny, questionable. It's 4-1. Well, that sours things. How rude's that? Patania, you prick. We're having a wonderful old time. Great switch there from Bremer through to Kostic, who, look at this, is just through now. He can play it across. No. Oh, Rabiot. To Kostic, blocked. Raffaele, you prick. Supposed to be on our team, mate. Here's Locatelli to Cuadrado, finding Chiesa, who's been, I mean, I think he got the assist for the first, but other than that, he hasn't really done anything. Vlahovic does well there to track back and get that one. Now it's Locatelli looking wide for Cuadrado, who'll just pass it into Vlahovic. Edge of the box. Oh, that's centre-back. They're central of the 3 centre-backs. I think it's Marlon. Has been quite good, I think. Like a bright spot in a very dim back 3. That sounded like I was calling him stupid. I meant it was meant to be like poetic because I said a bright spot. You know. Anyway, here's Locatelli finding Rabiot again, closed down by Marlon. I think that's who that is. Well, I don't know why he's out there. Here's Kostic. Oh, he was looking for Pogba, but couldn't quite get there. Locatelli beaten to it. Now Pessina coming away to Dallas. Here's Caprari, who loses it. I just can't say certain names. Here's Rabiot finding Kostic. No, he doesn't. But we win it back. And we can play Pogba into a beautiful little pocket of space. Pogba out to Kostic. Oh, he doesn't have the room for the cross. Marlon gets a cross. I've decided to say Marlon because it's an O instead of an I, like the fish. Marlon gets a cross. And he seems to... Is he playing like more like a right back now? I feel like Marlon's been... Yeah, look at him. He's well out on the right now. Let's just lob that upfield towards Vlahovic because he can win those. Ah, beautiful. That was beautiful if it had worked out. We have set up our subs. All 3 are coming on right now. You'll see Marlon caught offside. So you will see Lima, Gakpo and Dalot all coming on here. Pogba, after his 2 goals and an assist, comes off. Cody Gakpo high-fives the air. We've made our 3 subs, why not? We get a chance to see some of our new boys in action. Lima's playing ahead of Locatelli just because Pogba was the most tired of the 3 central midfielders, which is probably fair. He's done a lot of work. Here's Lima on the ball, finding Dalot to Chiesa. Can he find a cross? He's tackled that again, seemed like a foul by, that would have been Ravella yet again. It does seem like they have gone to a 4 at the back, which I think suits us. Here's Gakpo's first touch. Oh, can't quite get between the two centre-backs there. Or the now right-back and the centre-back. Oh, that's... I thought we had won that. And now instead it's Caprari running through on goal. Playing it back for Patania. Good save. I couldn't say Patania. Did you hear that? Good save by Szczesny again. They have actually created a fair amount of chances. I mean, fair play to them. Another corner. Swung in by Sensi towards Patania again. This time we get rid of it, I think. I mean, maybe. Nope. They are still with it. It's Izzo in the... He just passed it to Szczesny. That was bizarre. Szczesny rolls it out for Dallo, who gets a chance as a Juve player. We lose the... Okay, now I'm starting to get annoyed with this second half performance. Because, I mean, really, it's 1-1 in the second half. Which is not good enough after how great we were in the first. Oh, Gakpo. That's... Referee. Are you serious? What the hell? Just went completely through the back of Gakpo. The Gakpo of... Anyway. Here's Ravella coming into the... If Ravella does anything against us, I'm going to be pissed. Alright. Good tackle. Let's go away. Locatelli out towards Dallo. Dallo can look for Chiesa, who doesn't get the ball. Like, why didn't he touch the ball? What are you doing? Man, this second half is... You can tell I've turned. I am getting snippy. I'm using my... angry voice. Oh, Lima played through on the volley. Oh, okay. Well, I knew he was offside, so I was going to just be stupid. You could have at least let me hit the volley. Seems rude. And we'll bring on Moretti. Why not? Nice 5 minutes for Moretti to come on. All in all, a first half performance that really, took us well away from them, and they had nothing from there. Second half display, much more even. I don't know what formation they've really changed to. I can't really make sense of it, but it's not what they started with for sure. You can see it looks just like a 4-4-2 at the moment. So they definitely changed their formation, and that was a lot harder for us. And second half, we've been just sort of sloppy and not very good, which I guess might be more of a sign of what's actually to come this season. Especially these counterattacks where people are just getting beyond our midfield, which is not promising. Here's Caprari to Ruibal. Rui, far out. It's 4-2. It's about to be full time. I don't care. Now I'm just annoyed. It's Aitor Rui. I don't care. Bugger him. Monza have won the second half here. This is ridiculous. Played around beautifully, really. I mean, Grimaldo sort of sells there. He doesn't stay with his man at all. Lets Ruibal run in, blast it beyond Szczesny. For 4-2, we take the 3 points. It's not a satisfying 3 points, though, after that second half. Kinda pissed. It will be 3 points, though. That's the end of it. Look, I'm happy enough, I guess. I'm happy enough. It's 3 points. It's 4 goals we've scored, so we know we can do that. Just should be better defensively and better in the second half. 4-2 Juventus. We got the scoring underway straight from kickoff. It's Chiesa beating his man Mari and giving it to Vlahovic, who places it in the bottom corner. 1-0, the perfect start. We just absolutely killed it from kickoff. Great for Vlahovic to get underway as well, with basically his first touch other than the kickoff. Our fourth goal was an absolute stunner from Rabiot, making a great run through midfield. Powers one from range, about 25-ish yards out. Beyond the keeper, outside the foot curl, with his left foot. Keeper, at the end of the day, it looks fairly close, but realistically, he did not have a hope getting near that one. Finishes 4-2. So there is confirmation of our 4-2 win against Monza in the league. A decent enough performance, a good 3 points to start the season. A long way to go though. I think our performance really in the second half was quite shocking, and maybe that's me, maybe that's the players, maybe it's their change in formation, I don't really know. It is, however, a 4-2 win. We'll take it. Good goals for Pogba, Rabiot, and then Vlahovic also getting the first. Next video, we'll have finished the transfer window, so make sure you do get any further suggestions in there. We've got still about £85 million left somehow. So if you have any suggestions for other people we should buy or what we should do with certain players, anything like that, let me know. Next video, you'll see us go against Inter Milan. Before then, we've got Torino in the league. We've got Fiorentina in the league. PSG in our group stage. Lecce, Lazio, and then Inter Milan. So we'll come back to that one. Don't worry about missing this PSG game. Of course, you'll see the highlights. I think as well in the future we'll come back for the reverse fixture. So when we host PSG towards the end of the group stage, we'll come back for that one as well. So don't worry about missing it. I don't want to, blow my Champions League load too soon. So we've got 1 game against Torino, 2 versus Fiorentina, 3 PSG, 4 Lecce, 5 Lazio. So you'll see the highlights of all 5 of those. And then we will have the game against Inter Milan, a title rival, a huge game, and one I hope you'll join me for. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Look, you're an absolute stud. Make sure you do leave us a like down below, comment what you thought of the video, all that sort of stuff. Subscribe if you want to see where the season takes us, where we head with Juve in this career mode. All that beautiful stuff. The social medias are down in the description, as well as someone sneezes in the background behind me. There is the Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok if you wish to follow us. Why not? Why? I mean, if you've watched 30 minutes of me talking about this, or however long the video's gone for, you must like something, right? In theory. Anyway, I hope you haven't watched all 30 minutes out of spite, that would be weird. Anyway, that'll do us. I'm out. Until next time, when we go again against a title rival. Peace.